Let's start with the absolute basics. What is Google Ads? Well, Google Ads used to be known as Google AdWords, and it is Google's money printer. Every year, they get about $100 billion just from ads. It's what powers most of the company. And knowing this, it's important to keep in mind that their strategy is Google first, you second. That means that it's good to have a healthy suspicion or to be a little bit critical of everything that Google suggests in their interface, or even when you have somebody of their support team on the phone and they give you suggestions, that's not always in your own best interest. So just keep this in mind when you see suggestions or any kind of thing. Be skeptical. So a bit more in detail, the Google Ads platform, what does it consist of? Well, there's a couple of different types of campaigns. There's shopping campaigns, search campaigns, display campaigns, remarketing campaigns, and YouTube campaigns. They all work in the same way. You pay for each click. The main difference is in the targeting, who actually you're reaching with your ads. Second, how your ads look like, what's the format. And third, the network, or where do your ads appear. I'm now going to go into detail on each of those campaigns so you can see what they are about and which one would be best for you. So first of all, this is a course about Google Shopping, so we're going to start with Google Shopping ads. Here you can see on the right a image of Google search results with some shopping ads. And so yeah, you're reaching people that search for specific products. Then you're showing them product listing ads. They're also called product ads or shopping ads. Basically, it's the image and then the title and the price and then the name of the retailer. And you will see them appear in the search results, in the Google Shopping portal, or on third-party websites. Next are the Google search ads. And these are targeting the same people that are searching for specific keywords. They look different because they're just plain text ads. On the right, you can see an ad for running shorts. It's an ad by Nike, and it actually just talks about running shorts. Again, you can see them in search results or on third-party websites. Next are the Google display ads. And these are things that you probably know better as banner ads. And they target people that visit specific websites. They can be images or, as you can see on the bottom, actually just text ads. They appear on third-party websites, on YouTube, games, apps, pretty much all over the place. There's very little sites that, if they display ads where Google doesn't show banners. Third are the remarketing ads, and this is a special kind of display ad because you'll actually target people that have been on your website, so you'll reach them again in a different place. So if you know the ads that have been stalking you after you looked at a product page, that's remarketing in action. That can be an image, text, or a video ad. It appears also on these third-party websites or on YouTube. Next are the Google YouTube ads, which they target people that are on YouTube. Their format are video ads, and they appear on YouTube. Simple as that. So you've seen a lot of different of these campaign types. So why do I suggest that you start out with Google Shopping ads? Well, they're less maintenance. I admit it takes some time to set them up and get them working, but once they're working, they don't require that much of your input. If you make changes on your website, your product feed will get updated, and those changes will be automatically used in your shopping ads. So if you add a new product, automatically Google takes that information and creates an ad from that. Compare that to text ads where you have to create all of the ads yourself. If something updates, a product goes out of stock, you have to update or pause the ad itself. So it's less maintenance. it also brings you more relevant traffic. Compared to display or search ads, they can be a lot of work to get right. And if you get them wrong, you actually could end up losing a lot of money and getting a lot of irrelevant traffic to your website. While with Google Shopping, the chances of that happening are pretty low. Like, Google knows what your products are about and they can match it with good search queries. So you end up with better and higher quality traffic. Let me give you some more comparisons just to show you the difference between the two. So show versus tell. That's like one of the key sales techniques. Show people, don't tell them. On the left, you can see a shopping ad for a specific running shoe. And on the right, you can see a text ad, also for shoes. Well, you be the judge. Which is more attractive? If you're looking for a specific shoe, maybe you already see it in the lineup. If you don't, well, it gives a lot of information of what types of shoes or colors there might be out there. Versus on the right, you're just describing the actual product. It's not that one is better and the other is not, but the ads on the left get a lot more visibility, or they get a lot more attention of the user. So show versus tell. Second is intent versus interruption. On the left, you can see a shopping ad. So this ad will appear if somebody's looking for, I don't know, Nike shoes or running shoes or something. So this person is actively searching for this product or related things to that product. On the right, you can see a YouTube ad. This YouTube ad will pop up before you're trying to watch any video. So actually they interrupt you from what you wanted to do. So a lot of people skip these ads because they're like interruption based. They're not the same. They're not the same, and it's not that one ad is better than the other. It's just that they have different functionalities. The shopping ad will actually focus on driving more of the purchases. While on the right, that YouTube ad, it actually works really well for the brand awareness, but it's a different style of advertising. So when you're starting out, these Google Shopping ads, they're a lot more closer to the purchase. So starting out with them, it actually makes a lot of sense because you're gonna make sales a lot more quickly. Next, we'll get started with your shopping campaigns, and we'll start looking at all the different things that you need to set up before you can actually launch your campaigns.